how about we talk about some NBA where I saw some interesting news about how Klay Thompson and James Weissman both got designated for assignment to the G League for their rehabs as they're both working back from knee injuries right now. And Brett, I gotta find a way to bet some G League basketball. I think because those guys gotta be some monster favorites. That's a superstar G League team.
Yeah, I would say Clay probably not gonna play any games in the G League. I could see Wiseman getting some run Higgins in some game action because he's still a young player. It's not the worst thing in the world for him. Um, but Clay's just going down there to probably get some extra practice. My guess is the Warriors are probably on the road. I don't really know if the Warriors are on the road, but my guess is the Warriors on the road, and they want him practicing, at home.
Yeah, the Warriors. I'm looking at their schedule right now. They're on a short little. They have a game in Phoenix, and then they come home, and then they travel. Like they're going back and forth right now. They don't really have a long stretch anywhere.
Yeah, so he'll probably be back up after the game in Phoenix.
My guess is the goal might be to get him back by Christmas.
Yeah, no, I think that is the goal. He'll probably be recalled.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's jump into Monday night's games, though, Brett. Personally, the Denver Nuggets Miami Heat game, that's what I circled. And it's partly because Denver has just been absolutely terrible at the sportsbook to start the season. And they're not that great on the road either. They're 2-6 away. Meanwhile, the Heat are one of the top 5 teams in the NBA against the spread. And at home, they're 6-1 just outright. So I'm taking the Heat -7.5 here because they've been playing really strong against the spread to start. They're 12-6 at ATS, and just when they're at home, they're performing strong.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, Higgins. This Nuggets team, I'm not running to the window to back them. They still got Jokic, but they're battling through some injuries. They have Barton back playing well, but no Murray. No, I forget who they lost last. And Michael Porter Jr. So they're missing some key pieces there. So I guess I would say I would be on your side. But again, I'm a little hesitant just because Miami any given night, a guy could be out here or there for rest or something. So you just have to be careful.
Yet Jokic is dealing with a wrist injury as well, and as of Sunday night, he's listed as questionable for Monday's game in Miami. So interesting. And then you look at Miami's injury report, and I mean, Oladipo, he remains out right now. Markeith Morris is listed as out. Tyler Hero's day to day. Jimmy Butler's day to day. I just have a little bit more faith in Miami's health right now than I do Denver's.
Fair enough. Well, Higgins, sticking with the Sunshine State theme here, I am going to be backing the Orlando Magic at the 76ers. Higgins, the Magic 15 and a half on a regular season game. That's just rude. So I'm going to back Coach Mose, my guy James Frashilla. I'm backing my boys there and taking the 15 and a half.
It's a very interesting play. I mean, 15 and a half, first off, that's just a lot. That's a lot of points. And Brett, I'll I'll back your Magic play in spirit. I'm not going to break our pillars and back it with money, but I gotta be supporting this Orlando Magic team now because after last episode, you and I were talking. I was looking at the sports book and I actually placed an NBA future on Cole Anthony at plus 2,000. I put a half unit on him to be the most improved player in the NBA this year to win that award. So you never know. I liked those odds. I mean, John Morant, though, he's the leader, at least at the Oregon Sportsbook for that one.
Yeah, well, Jaw's hurt now, so everyone moves up a little bit. Higgins, it's a crazy world.
Crazy world indeed. Should be an interesting interesting little season for the most improved player. There's a few guys on that list right now that really have a shot at it, I think.
All right, definitely. But Higgins, I got one more bet. So I'm going to give it out to the people really quick before we hop into hockey. And the Thunder take on the Rockets. No one cares, but the Rockets really, really bad. John Wall may be coming back. They're focused on a million different things in Houston. They're trying to rebuild. They're trying to get their $40 million player to stay away. Meanwhile, Oklahoma City just continues to keep chugging along. Not a great team by any stretch of the imagination, but stay competitive. Higgins, this is just a situation where I think the away team is getting points, fine. They're both bad teams, fine. But I just strongly believe in the Thunder are better than the Rockets right now. So I'm going to take the 2.5 points. Hope it's a, one possession game or less here, Higgins. I really hope it's a 2-point game or less. Like someone wins on like a layup or a dunk at the last second.
And you got to back your guy, Josh Giddey, right?
Absolutely backing Josh Giddey. Huge for the Rookie of the Year game going up against Jalen Green. I don't know, Higgins. Mobley, been in and out of the lineup. He's a little banged up right now. But if it kind of just feels like Scotty Barnes might be running away with this thing. But we could see what happens in December and January. Anything can happen. So Giddey's definitely, within striking distance. It wouldn't be the craziest wager if you bet on it later than me.
Hey, Giddey's odds have improved. You got him at plus 2,500. He's at plus 1,600 right now. In Oregon, there's actually a 3-way favorite for Rookie of the Year with Evan Mobley, Scotty Barnes, and Cade Cunningham all at plus 250.
Okay. If I was in Oregon, I would not back Cade Cunningham at that co-favorite price.
Yeah, I agree. I don't really like that price at plus 250. I agree with what you said about Scotty Barnes. He has definitely shown up to start this year.
Yeah, 100% Higgins. He's played really well for Toronto.